I'm Todd Grisham, and every fighter wants to say at least once they fought at Brooklyn Hall. And here we are. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson. Super bad, Seniesa Estrada. She won the WBA minimum-weight title in March of 2021, and she fights out of Los Angeles, California. Miss GB, she fights out of Liverpool, England, and won the WBO junior middleweight title in February of 2022.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from East Los Angeles, here is a women's minimum weight and a women's junior flyweight champion of the world, introducing super bad Seniesa Estrada. Fighting out of the blue corner from Liverpool, England, here is the 5-time champion at 64 kilograms, a 2-time world title challenger, introducing Natasha Jonas.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You can't beat a good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup, and here we go. And there's the bell for round one. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Counter right. Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? Nice job slipping that left uppercut. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but don't expect these fans to be sitting down. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
Todd, I've got to give it to the promoter. To pick this place, every ticket, it's like gold dust. You cannot get these tickets. So if you are in this venue, you are watching this fight, trust me, we're lucky to be sat here.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. The perfect counter lands. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Do you believe what we are seeing? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Seniesa Estrada. They got the momentum. Here we go for round two. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Nice punch. What a world championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. Catch and shoot. So much firepower here. This is a high-octane battle. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. One punch could change everything in this battle. So that left lands. It's all offense all the time. Right punch. She blocks the uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Left counter scores. Let's talk about Seniesa Estrada. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to... Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. One of her strengths is her reach. Solid punch. Good punch. I'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. No rest for the weary. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
She's rolled the dice, and it's coming up aces here, but can she seal the deal? That was the moment. Why sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow? Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Good counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Seniesa Estrada. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? Back at it in round 4. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you? That punch lands. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
You gotta ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They score again with the left hand. That punch landed. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Seniesa Estrada. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope that...
Back into the fray here in round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
At some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. They somehow weathered the storm. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. No power in those punches. It's bombs away. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Seniesa Estrada. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave.
On to the 6th round. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Good left counter that lands. Oh, and that shot hurt Natasha Jonas. Thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire. The referee really thinking about stopping it. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. As we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
One, two, three, four, five.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. Let's talk about Seniesa Estrada. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Here we go, it's round 7. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here. That counter shot lands. What a punch. They're both trying for a knockout. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Oh, this is a hot... Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight?
Oh, and Jonas stays with that shot. Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Won't score with that right uppercut. It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. Let's talk about Seniesa Estrada. Well, she's been knocked down twice. And we enter the 8th round. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
They score with that left hand. score with that right uppercut. Natasha Jonas on wobbly legs. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. And it appears she weathered the storm. How? I am not sure.
Oh, I heard that, never but I saw it.
Just when you think they're a chance to make history. And down goes Miss GB. She knocked her spark out with that shot to the head. Let's watch it again one more time.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an assassination. What a shot.